So Arlanda
Really cool.
Airport empty. Yeah, after hours. Arlanda Airport empty.
Yeah.
The flight packed to go to Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Packed because it's domestic. They have to move everyone to, I guess Copenhagen is the Scandinavian hub airport that
Right.
flies everyone out. So to get there, it's packed full. You get to Copenhagen Airport, empty. Of course, we are segregated. We can't leave the international wing.
Right.
But there's so few international flights that it's empty everywhere. All the restaurants are closed too, and all that stuff. There's just like a little market that had sandwiches and coffee and stuff like that. But it was to be stuck there for 3 hours with Dylan. It was kind of rough. But it was empty. Then we get on the Copenhagen flight to Jersey. Empty. We had 2 rows for ourselves.
Right.
2 entire rows just to ourselves.
Yeah.
So then we get to Newark, New Jersey, empty.
Yeah.
The flight, then when we go to my mom's place, we have to fly to Greensboro, North Carolina. But to do that, we have to go through another hub, Charlotte. So that flight to Charlotte, it was full because they had people on standby. That's what made me remember this. They had a list of 10 people flying standby, so we knew the flight was going to be booked.
Right.
Completely. Which, fine, whatever, domestic flight, everyone's masked up and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad, it wasn't too long. We get to Charlotte Airport. It is packed.
Okay.
Packed.
Yeah.
Every single restaurant or like the little food court things, it had a line of like 20 people sticking out of it.
Wow.
And there were like, it was a ton of service members traveling and like people and, in America, they still don't know how to wear a mask. So it's like their nose is sticking out. I'm like, guys, you're doing it wrong. It's just like, oh God, there's so many people. They're so close to me. Get out of here. Yeah, that was nuts. I couldn't believe it.
Distancing people.
Yeah, and we get to Miami, and Miami was like, because it's still functioning as an international airport.
Right.
But it was fairly empty for what it normally can be.
But now what, because when did you guys leave? You guys left on?
What
was that, the Wednesday?
19th.
No, it was like Wednesday,
Wasn't that the 19th, something like
19th,
that?
right. Okay.
I think somewhere around there. If it wasn't,
So people were jamming already.
Yeah. But yeah, that was, and of course, when you're leaving the flights in like everywhere north of, what is it? The Tropic of Capricorn is the one in the northern hemisphere, I believe. So if you're north of that, then when you land, they say we have new exit procedures or disembarking procedures due to COVID. So to reduce the amount of people all cramped onto the aisleway waiting to get out of the plane, they do one row at a time.
Okay.
Which it seems like it's taking forever, but actually it's quite efficient because people can walk back if they had to place their bag in the back and then they grab it and then they go. So it seems slow at first, but then when you start getting to the middle of the plane, it's going real fast.
Yeah.
And when you get up, it's so much easier to get your bag because you're not worried about someone running up from the back and like huffing and puffing, get out of my way.
Right.
But then, so all the flights were like that until we land in Miami. Because the whole time I'm thinking, there's no way they're doing this in Brazil.
Yeah.
When you land in Brazil, as soon as the tires touch the tarmac, someone's taking off their seatbelt and running to the front so they can be the first one off. Like, there's no way they're going to pull this off in Brazil. But of course, when we get to Miami, it's like everyone for themselves. I'm like, oh, okay, this is
we're
crossed
back
that
on
borderline already.
Yeah. Hey, anything that we gained on the other flights, we lost in Miami.
Exactly.
It actually sounds like a good idea. Why don't they do stuff like that on a regular basis?
I know, they should.
Instead of people hunched over a seat and like bent over with a hand up, grabbing half of their bag.
I mean, you do have this like natural instinct to jump up and get off the plane. But I think that's because we've done the other way for so long. It's because you have to jump up to get your spot. But yeah, it's really not that bad. Because you know that you're going to have to wait a while, so you might as well turn your cell phone on and like check the news or whatever. It's not that bad. Yeah. But yeah, of course, with the little Dylan there, he's like, people are getting off. I want to get off too. I want to jump.
He's like, come on. We're going to miss. Come on.
Poking everyone in the back of the head.
Right, pulling their masks.
Yeah. Seriously, I'm like, kid, just like, take this pill and go to sleep for me.
Right. Well, you look great. I'm glad that you're having some sunshine over there.
Yes, it feels amazing.
But hey, wish Hanada a happy New Year.
Yeah,
from
same
us.
to you and the family as well.
And give Dylan a kiss, and then we will. I'll be keeping an eye out for a message.
Cool, will do.
All right, buddy.
Take it easy.
Take care, Sean. Bye bye.
Later.